It's Monday. Isn't that a great day to start a vlog? Do I have any clue how to do a vlog? Obviously not. You do not know how many takes I've already made of this and how many times I've just said, screw it, take that out, forget it, not going to do that one. Over and over again. I'm on a paid reset here at Fort Recovery Terminal. My truck has to go in the shop. I know what you're thinking. Tom, you got to be on duty when you put your truck in the shop. But I'm not the one putting the truck in the shop. Ben's going to put the truck in the shop. Ben takes care of these things for us over at the shop. He handles things for us here at Fort Recovery. It's nice to have somebody like Ben. So Ben's going to put my truck in the shop. My truck needs its 20,000 mile grease job. It needs to have a headlight switch replaced. And there's something that the shop here didn't know that it was going to need. It has to have the fuel tank fixed. I had a fuel tank problem about a week and a half ago that I had to fix on the road. You know when you call in road assist and you're saying, hey, help me, I've got a problem here. I've got a fuel tank leak and I got to do something about this. Well, they sent me to the nearest Peterbilt dealer. And you know how some shops, you're an interruption of what they're doing? Well, that's how I really felt there when the guy told me, well, we can put a bucket underneath it and we can take a look at it on Wednesday. If it's leaking fuel right now, I think we need to get it taken care of before next Wednesday. But anyway, that was just my thinking. You know, I'm layman, I'm just a driver. So he had another possible idea. He said, you could drop your trailer, you could run down to AutoZone or O'Reilly's or Advance and buy you some JB Weld tank weld. So that's what I did. And now they're going to fix the truck right. Ethan's going to take care of the truck. He's going to actually do the grease job, check all my fluids, make sure everything's going well with the truck, change out my headlight switch, and weld my tank, or get the tank welded. Not sure how he does that, but I'm glad they do the voodoo that they do. I've worked for carriers where they have an adversarial relationship with the shop. I've worked for a carrier where I went in there and told them that my truck needed to have service. And I was getting messages about being overdue for service, and they told me, well, today doesn't look good, maybe tomorrow. So I'm going to sit around for another day and not haul freight. That's not a good plan. I like the fact that our shop prioritizes truck drivers. They understand that we are not an interruption of their work. We are their work. Ben will try to get us in as quickly as possible and get the truck fixed so you can get back on the road. He doesn't want you sitting around twiddling your thumbs. And you don't want to be sitting around twiddling your thumbs. Now, what do you do when you're on a reset and you're like a turtle out of your shell? Well, if you're at Fort Recovery Terminal, you get you one of our driver courtesy cars, and you go pick up a few supplies that you're going to need for the next week, or you go up to the driver lounge and get in one of the big comfortable chairs and sit back, or maybe you edit a video. Not sure. I took the truck in the shop at 7:34 a.m. They had a lot of things they had to get done. And they got the truck done and back to me at 2:40 p.m. That's a pretty good turnaround for what all they had to do, and the fact that they didn't know that tank weld was coming in. I like to say that our shops like to keep the drivers rolling and do a great job of it, because I've never been down for very long when I've been at a shop. I've always been in and out same day. I don't know how the shops are where you work. I don't know how every carrier handles it, but I've heard the horror stories on YouTube from other drivers, how they've been down for days at a time. Even people going to regular shops have been down for days or even weeks. Being down that long, it means you've got no pay coming in. Well, maybe breakdown pay or something like that. That's nothing compared to what we make driving down the road. Anyway, got the vlog going now. We've got this first episode behind us. No matter how bad it was, still should click that like button. You can click the thumbs down if you want to, but you should click it. You've stuck around this long. You should click something. Until the next time, make sure you're enjoying every day at work.